everybody. Basement Tapes 225. Legendary set here, 1971. What sport? It's baseball, but it's not obviously the pre-discussed 71 Topps base set. It's the 1971 Topps Greatest Moments set. This is legendary, mythical, all that stuff. It's expensive, and it is semi-gorgeous with one slight flaw, but let's get further into it. According to Beckett OPG, there is 55 cards here, $394.73 average value, $21,710 total value. So do that math, folks. Almost $400 a pop for 500 or for 50 plus cards. $6,000 to $15,000 a set of these. Cards in this 19 The cards in this 55 card set measure 2.5 by 4 3/4 inches. The 1971 Topps Greatest Moments set contains numbered cards depicting specific career highlights of current players. The obverses are black bordered and contain a small cameo picture on the left side. A decal bordered black and white action photo dominates the rest of the card. The backs are designed in newspaper style, sometimes found in uncut sheets. This test set was retailed in gum packs on a very limited basis. Double prints, DPs, are listed in our checklist. Were 22 double prints and 33 single prints. So let's click 55. Let's see what the top three are in perceived value. Thurman Munson is a double print, yet it is way the heck up there, followed by Johnny Bench and Reggie Jackson, three massive stars from the 1970s. The one I have is a double print, but it is also a pretty valuable card as well, which is shows you the scarcity, rarity, and all that stuff of this set. Over here at TCDB, again, 2.5 by 4 3/4, 55 cards, 1971 Topps Greatest Moments features the Braves, the Orioles, the Red Sox, the Angels, the Cubs, White Sox, Reds, Indians, Tigers, Astros, Royals, Dodgers, Brewers, Twins, Expos, Mets, Yankees, Athletics, Phillies, Padres, Giants, Cardinals, and the Senators. There are 20 Hall of Famers on these cards. Wilhelm, Cott, Killebrew, Robinson, Oliva, Bench, Perez, Kaline, Gibson, Cepeda, Brock, Morgan, Banks, Williams of the Billy, Yastrzemski, Mays, Bunning, Reggie Jackson, Aparicio, and McCovey. Packaging. Let's look at the packages here. So there is what appears to be a wax box. A fine specimen there. Baseball's Greatest Moments, 10 cents, bubble gum, all that stuff. So I assume that there was one card for 10 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't tell us otherwise. It just says 10 cents plus bubble gum. So maybe somebody has some information on that. There's the wax wrapper, horizontal landscape. Of course, Bus Cooter is the man who has been delivering this information to us on TCDB. Don't know what's going on with my light over there. Let's give it a little goose. Topps Chewing Gum Inc. Duryea, PA 1-89642755555. Gum base, sugar, dextrose, corn syrup, softeners, artificial and natural flavors, and artificial colors. Contents: 1 stick bubblegum plus picture cards printed in your United States of America. Let's get to the gallery. Here they are. There's the Thurman Munson number one. Thurman looking young and rather pudgy there in his headshot. Same black border as the 71 Topps baseball, but there's so much more. We incorporate the decal edge there inside. Thurman Munson, one of baseball's greatest moments. There is a New York Post in relationship to Thurman Munson's, Phil Niekro, Hoyt Wilhelm, same thing. Atlanta Journal, Rico Cardi, Atlanta Constitution, yada, yada, yada. The Montreal Star for Carl Morton. He's in Jarry Park, I believe, because I could see some Canadian lingo back there. Retraits is the same as out, apparently, in Canadian speak. Bert Campaneris is choking up on everything here. The bat, the plate, all that stuff. So what a card that is to have. If you like cool cards, I would suggest card number 6 from the greatest moments set in 1971 because it is spectacular. One of the problems I have with this set is that it is essentially the back page, the back of the card. The photo is the same as a snippet of the photo that is displayed in landscape form on the front. So maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I don't know, but anyway, that's what's going on back there. The other issue I have with this is the decal picture inset on the front, or the obverse, as they would call that, is slightly askew, which always gives the appearance that these cards are diamond cut. And it's a bit, I'm not too much of a condition freak, but it does throw me off a little bit when I see that. They look slightly diamond cut, or some of them do at least, because of that decal edge placement on there. I don't know whether that was intended or whether that is just some lazy graphic arts action. I imagine it was meant to be more organic and just, ripped from the headlines type stuff. Let's go page number 5 here. Let's read about maybe Tommy Harper, one of baseball's greatest moments. Tommy Harper, again, sporting that completely void of logo helmet with the left ear flap that he's been carrying around with him for years on picture cards and probably in his carry-on bag. Leads majors in stolen bases. This is card 42. The Seattle Times, number 42 of 55 cards. With the expansion Seattle Pilots in 1969, Tommy Harper, well, here it says Tommy stole 73 bases to lead both leagues and had the highest figure in that category in the AL since Ty Cobb's record-setting 96 in 1915. Always a speed merchant, Tommy had 12, 24, 35, 29, and 23 stolen bases in 5 full seasons at Cincinnati before coming to AL. Jim Bunning hurls a no-hitter. You could see that card there, obviously in Philadelphia, because WCAU is on the left field fence. That is a local radio station and TV station there in Philly. I don't know whether they do radio anymore, but they certainly were known as Channel 10 back in the day. Lots of Reggie Jackson card gets 10 RBIs in one game. On 6/14/69, Reggie got 10 RBIs, one short of AL record and two shy of Major League mark to help power A's to 21-7 trouncing of Bo Sox. Reggie drove in first run with double and then homered in both the third and the fifth, each with one on. Singled with bases loaded for 2 RBIs in the seventh and singled for 3 RBIs in the eighth. So imagine singling in 3 runs with which is trying to envision that in my head. Either Reggie wasn't running very fast to get the first base, or these guys had a heck of a lead in the 8th inning. So anyway, lots of cool stuff there. Baseball history in the late 60s and the 70s and all that stuff. So Joe Pepitone is a Cub, yet he's depicted as a Yankee for homering twice in one inning back in 1962. So there's a little bit of a conundrum there. Is it a Cubs card? Is it a Yankees card? It looks like it is both. So that's the 1971 Topps Greatest Moments, legendary classic set. I don't even think you can call it low key, because I think a lot of people who collect vigorously, especially vintage in the 60s and 70s, are hyper aware of this set and hyper aware of its significance or importance in completing certain collections, whether that's a full set, whether that's a team set, or a player run. This is an expensive one to get for sure. So that's the 1971 Topps Greatest Moments, baseball's greatest moments, of course. Basement Tapes number 225.